joining me today as I wrap up the Asian portion of my world tour of beers. Today I am in Japan, a place that I was stationed at for 6 months back in 1992. And I tried a lot of the beers when I was back then. Of course, being a young Marine, that's what you live off of is beer. But I hadn't developed a good taste for beer when I was there. I drank the cheapest thing I could buy, always. But now I like the finer things when it comes to beer. When I go to the Japanese restaurant, I always get Japanese beer. Either Sapporo, Asahi, there's another one slipping my mind at the moment. But what I decided to go with on this time is called Nipponia. And the reason I picked it up is because I've never tried it before. So I'm gonna oh, it says ancient Nipponia. Hitachino Nipponia was brewed with Japanese ancient barley, Kaneko Golden, and Sriracha Ace hop, which was developed in Japan. Ooh, Sriracha. Does that mean that's going to be hot, like that sauce you put on whatever? One thing I also noticed is on the cap. It's an owl. Well, it's on the front of the label too. That sure does look like the Hooters owl to me. I like Hooters. This beer's got to be fantastic. Let me crack it open. I'm excited to try this. I need to get a new opener. This thing is used to play music. Damn. Used to play the Marine Corps hymns. Got the Marine Corps logo on it right there. Had that for a lot of years, and it's opened a lot of bottles. It's did its time. Well, this has a nice color. Sometimes you're pleasantly surprised when it's a brown bottled beer and you can't really tell what the beer looks like until you get it out into a glass. That's why I say if you just drink out of the bottle all the time, sometimes you, oh, this is a very unfiltered beer. I can see chunks. There are chunks in this beer, and I can't even see through it. It doesn't look that dark in color, but it is so cloudy, it almost looks gelatinous. I mean, let's read this and see what this says here. It's 11.2 fluid ounces. That's here in the United States, we're used to 12 ounces. That's 11.2, so I think this is the second time I've seen that over here in Asia. But this is 6.5% alcohol. And let's see. Enjoy the citrusy hop flavor, the golden color, and the complex taste. It doesn't mention anything in here about it being unfiltered. And I know this glass is clean, and I'm serious, there's like all kinds of chunks floating in this beer, but yeah, it kind of has like a pineapple. This is not an IPA, it's a Pilsner. Hitachino Nest beer. I don't know what a nest beer is, but it does have kind of a pineapple juice scent and an amazing color. And like I say, it's those bright lights I got there. I can't see through this. That has got a very strong aftertaste, which is hoppy, It's either, what did it say? Two types of hops here. The Kaneko Golden. Oh, that's an ancient, Japanese ancient barley, and Sriracha Ace, the hop which once was bred in Japan. Sriracha Ace. That's got a, I don't know, that little pineapple scent is it's kind of nice. I don't taste pineapple. The aftertaste. It kind of, when you swallow it, and the flavor is going down, then that back end comes right back up, and like punching that your little boxing bag that's hanging in the back of your throat. It's just like, It's a little unexpected that it takes so long for the secondary flavor to come up the back of your throat. But it's unusual. I like the flavor. It's strong. It's got a nice aroma. I'm glad. Ooh, it's carbonated. I'm glad I went with this beer. I'd never seen it before, never heard of it. I say the bottle kind of drew me in, and I'm glad that I've not seen a beer that looked like this in the glass. I don't know if the camera's going to catch it or not, but it's a nice golden color. I say it's very, very cloudy and very particulate containing. Ooh, sometimes I sound smart. It's an audio illusion. I trust you. I mean, trust me. Or half a glass already cut me off. I can't even talk. Yeah, I would have to say that this being a Pilsner, this has got to be a borderline IPA. I mean, this, if I didn't know any better, and you gave me this beer to taste, I would think I was drinking an IPA. The more I'm drinking it, the smoother the flavors are becoming. I think, when you take your first sip or two of beer, and you're still trying to figure out what you're tasting, but then after you've had several swallows like I have, and it starts coating your throat, so it's like the flavor stays more present. I don't swallow and wait for that back end to come up again. I can taste it now, and it's nice. Yeah, that's real nice. I'm going to give this a thumbs up. I'm glad we got a nice beer to wrap up the Asian leg, because it's a long plane ride back to going to Central America next. Only got one country to go to in Central America, and then I'm going to be hanging out in the Caribbean for a while. So I hope you guys will join me for that. Everybody wants to go to the Caribbean. So if you do go there and you don't know what to drink, stay tuned, because I'm going to give it to you straight. Give you the real deal. So please remember to hit that like, subscribe, and tune in, because the world tour is almost over, but there's a lot left to learn. So please tune in. Till then. Scrumptious.